Tuesday. I love the way this page turned out. Could be good lists, memory keeping. Wednesday, so chic. Well, hello there, friends. I have my Planner Perfect June notebook, and I have set up every single week with tabs and everything. And I wanted to do a separate video about flip through for this because I'm not quite done. And the reason is because I'm putting myself into a little bit of a challenge box, and I'm not mad about it. I have one more week to go, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks total that you get, and you also get a half week in one page, but I've gone ahead and covered that up. You can see that video elsewhere. I did a video with setting up 1 week and these front pages. So 5 weeks, almost 6 total in one of these books. So you get a significant amount of pages. What brings me here today is I'm putting myself into a little challenge box. So what I have is my scraps from setting up my entire Traveler's Notebook. And I thought it would be a great challenge to use these scraps in making the last of my daily pages here in the end of my Traveler's Notebook for June. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a clip because it's a lot of pages. You can see I've got a lot of pages with some thickness, but I'm okay with that. That's how I roll. Let's do one more page because I'm saving the weeks for decoration during the week. So I still have some creative play in here, but the majority of all of the daily pages will be done because I think it's a great opportunity to just flip the page and get going. Strips of paper seem to be fairly easy, but there's so many things you can do with them. You can rip them. You can also, I was thinking about doing something like this, where, stay with me here. No, this is what I want. This is what I was thinking about. I'm layering these two together. I'm putting right sides together. It's kind of like sewing. And then I'm gonna just snip this. And I'm gonna use the top half of one and the bottom half of one and then the top half of this one. And ideally, thoughtfully, they should marry because it's the same angle. If you get my drift, I should be using a straight edge for this, but I've done worse things. Let's do that. Oh, that looks good. So we kind of married them up a little bit. Now I can go ahead and glue them down. And then I think I'm gonna put the date down here, and it is the 30th. I'm just making sure because I really can't undo this. Yes, May 3rd, 30th. I should have just grabbed one of those journal cards. May 30th. Not even measuring. Need to clean this sucker out. It's got so many sticky stuff in it. There we go. Because sometimes I forget to do the corner rounder and there's already sticky stuff on it. So that's my own fault. Let's use May's Planner Perfect. Can't decide if I want to put it on the bottom, the top. Let's do, I might come back to it. I'm not solely satisfied with it, but it is what it is. I wonder if it's the colors because those aren't my favorite colors. All right, and let's go ahead and look at our next bit. I love this. This would be great for like lists and stuff. Oh, let's do this. Because this is getting hard to write on, let's do this over here and this on this side. Speak about boring. Golly. This is the worst challenge ever to do. How about we do these two? They should be cut to size because I usually do that later. So let's go ahead and I can add headers to everything later. It's just basically building the foundation. That's the hard part. And then because the inside is so narrow, we're just gonna snip this piece of paper and put this in here. All right, and then I think what I'm gonna do is put like a header up here. Let's use this creamy brown, maybe, and draw a little something like that. Let's grab the end, the pivot end, or the chisel end. Wait, they call this the, whatever side that is. And then we're gonna do one more, and then we'll do this one really light and really close. It worked. That's cool. I like that a lot. And then let's do, where's the olive green? I think that would look great. Let's use this, and then we'll write, we're on Tuesday. So much space up there. Yay. Much better. Okay, Tuesday. Done. I'm running out of options. Okay, let's do something with these. Now, I did a header with this one before, so I don't necessarily want to repeat that. And I've done, the last one was down the side. No, that was a whole page. So let's do something on the bottom, a focus on the bottom. If I cut that to the same size as that, and then I could just do a singular one over here. Let's do that. Okay. Now what I think I'd like to do with this one is find a marker that has the same color. I mean, light gray would look fine. Dusty mist. Dusty mist. Here we go. I would love to do something like along the middle here. Maybe I'll just make a couple big flowers. Now I'll go in with this, now that I know what color I'm looking for, and put a nice dot in the middle. And then I think I'll enhance that dot with a dot in the middle of the dot, just like theirs. All right, that looks fine. Happy with that. We're trying not to reinvent the wheel too badly here. We've got Thursday next. I'm okay with an interior. Let's do that. And I'm going to do like one of these, but in larger scale down this side. here we are. This is Friday. Well, I could make this design on the background. I have my template, which is a Bath and Body Works lid for a candle. We cut off this part. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go ahead and use this one. I'd rather take it off of here because I see just a smidge of pink. Excellent. This one is super cute. This is an old freckled fawn washi tape. Let's use this. That looks fun. Despite all of my restrictions, I think it turned out okay. Here's all the paper I have left. Not much at all, but it's all going to the garbage can. Don't want to ever look at it again. I'm not really a fan of this page. I will figure out some way of fixing it when I get to it. Here's Tuesday. I love the way this page turned out. Could be good lists, memory keeping. Wednesday, so chic. Thursday, I think turned out pretty smashing. Then here is Friday. It's still not quite the same color. I think I might go back over it with another marker just to darken it up a bit. But Saturday and Sunday looks good to me. And then there's these extra 2 pages. Thanks guys so much. And I will do a separate video on all of the pages in my June Traveler's Notebook. It feels so good to get this whole thing ready and waiting for me June 1st. Thanks so much for stopping, and if you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye.